She thought she found love. Instead, she lost $85,000. Hello, guys. I'm super excited to welcome you back to my channel. Today, I'll be sharing a story of an American lady. I actually received this message from Margaret, who's a 62-year-old widow from Arizona, and she wanted me to share her story. She said, after losing my husband, I joined the social media platform hoping to meet new people and to make friends. I never imagined that I would end up losing so much because I thought I had found love. A few weeks after joining, I met a man named David. He told me he was a successful engineer working on an oil project overseas. He was kind, caring, and always knew exactly what to say. Every morning he sent a good morning message. He sent me good morning messages. Every night he wished me sweet dreams. He made me feel special. Within 2 months, he told me he loved me and wanted to spend the rest of his life with me. And he said he was willing to relocate to Arizona just to be with me. The only thing that bothered me was that we never had a video call. He always had an excuse. His camera was broken, the internet was bad, he worked in a restricted area, and I believed him. Then the problem started. He told me that expensive equipment at work site had broken down and he couldn't access his bank account. He said he needed help urgently. Because I loved him and wanted to support him, I sent him $3,000. After that, there was always another emergency: custom fees, legal fees, travel expenses, because he said he was coming home to meet me. For 8 months, I kept sending money because I believed I was helping the man I was going to spend my life with. Then I mentioned David to my daughter. She became suspicious and decided to look into it. She did a reverse image search and discovered the photos David sent me belonged to a real engineer in another country, someone who had never heard of me. The truth broke me. David never existed. I lost more than $85,000 of my savings, but the money wasn't the only thing I lost. I lost the future. I lost my mental health. I was grieving a relationship that was never real. This broke me down. I became so sad, helpless. I lost my mental health and I almost went into depression. I made a decision to disconnect from him. Despite numerous attempts from him, I totally disconnected from him and got him off my social media. I'm still recovering from, the heartbreak and the financial loss, but I want this story to be out there so every other woman can learn from my mistakes. This is from Margaret in Arizona, USA. Now, this story is a reminder that romance scammers don't just steal money, they build emotional connection and use trust as a weapon. If you're talking to someone online, and then they always have a reason why they can't video call, but they keep asking for financial help, you've got to pay attention. It could be a real scam. Now, my take-home message in this is, no matter who you're dating online, make sure you do not send money. Do not be in a hurry to send money. And then if you're dating someone who keeps avoiding video calls, that's a major red flag. That's an absolute major red flag. So you've got to be very, very careful. But when you meet people online who claim to work in an oil rig, to work with the military, they claim to be astronaut, just be careful. You can engage in the relationship, you can engage in conversation, but anything that has to do with sending money, sending huge sums of money, don't ever buy into such idea. Don't ever send huge amount of money. Like Margaret, she ended up losing $85,000 of her savings. That's a whole lot. So you've got to be careful. Anything that involves look, you can love somebody without sending money. Yeah, sending money is not the proof of love. So don't ever fall into the trap of sending money to someone you've never met before. So please, let's be very careful and let's do everything possible to ensure we avoid romance scammers. Till I come your way, make sure you take good care of yourself, and I'll see you soon.